I have a few pet peeves in my life. For example, if somebody takes their fingernails and they scratch it on a chalkboard, can't take it. Or when I go to bed and my dog is laying on my pillow, and when I go to move her, she growls at me. My dog growling at me? Really? My dog? Hello, I'm your master. In the financial world, one of the biggest pet peeves is when somebody asks me, how do I borrow my 401k? How do I take a 401k loan? Why are you asking me that? You shouldn't be asking me that. You got no business going to your HR department, filling out the 401k loan paperwork, and borrowing against your 401k. No business at all. Had a lady who already had a loan on her 401k, so she already borrowed against it. Pet peeve. Pet peeve. So when you borrow money against your 401k, hopefully you've learned your lesson that you don't need to borrow anymore. You need to figure stuff out, boost up your emergency fund. Did she do that? No, she did not. She came back and wanted to borrow more against her 401k, but she had a really good reason, right? Actually, no. She wanted to borrow more on her 401k so she could fund her daughter's vacation overseas. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. You want to do what? If you're going to disregard everything I've said to this point and you still want to take a 401k loan, let me give you some more reasons why I think it sucks. So you're broke. You call your HR department, request a 401k loan application. You fill out the paperwork. You're only going to be able to borrow half of your vested balance. Once you borrow the money, you have a period of 1 to 5 years to pay it back. So here's the kicker. If you leave your job or you get fired, you have to pay your 401k loan back in full. Otherwise, you get hit with taxes and penalty. Damn. But here's my pet peeve. So people try to justify to me that the reason they take out a 401k loan is because they get to pay themselves interest. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Seriously? You're going to try to convince that to me? Come on now. Talk to the hand. Psst. Hey, do you know how much interest you're losing by taking it out? I didn't think so. The first thing you have to realize is that it's not free money. You're going to have to pay origination fees. You're going to have to pay annual maintenance fees just to borrow the money. On top of that, when you pull the money out, it's not invested. So guess what? It's not growing. That's called opportunity lost. So please, 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 don't borrow on your 401k. Don't take out a 401k loan. Doing so is a recipe for disaster and you're never going to be able to retire. And besides, do you really want to be awarded a trophy for the worst financial decision that you can make regarding your retirement? I just took out a 401k loan and royally screwed my financial future. Yes! What you do want is to build up your emergency fund. Build up your checking, build up your savings, build up your money market. Having enough cash savings will prevent you from having to borrow from your 401k. And that is not a pet peeve. This is Jeff Rose from GoodFinancialCents.com. Take care. I would like to thank the Academy for presenting this to me. This is one of the greatest trophies ever. I have a 401k loan and I love it. I love you, 401k loan. You're my buddy. I'm paying myself interest. Yay! Winner, winner, chicken dinner.